It is leaked that the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra will arrive with only 50x zoom instead of the 100 that was initially intended. So I am not sure why this 100x, this ridiculous zoom is a trend, but I don't really get it. I don't really get it. When I zoom past 2x, it's already enough for me. Plus, I'm pretty sure if I bought a phone with 100x zoom, it would be a gimmick I would use for like, a week, then I will totally forget about it. But then, in some situations like the one that is up here, me and my friends dancing in the rain, and this guy is trying to shoot a video, then it would really work, especially if your sensor is big and you have a lot of pixels, and then zooming in would not result in a lot of detail. So that is the thing. Next would be, about the Realme company. Realme, Oppo, Vivo are, they're all companies that are owned by BBK. So Realme has been very good in the mid-range market. So apparently their flagship, the XT version, Realme XT, actually surfaced on the internet. Somebody named, what was his name again? His name is Rashan. Somebody, Roshan Singh bought his a smartphone, the Realme XT, and then charged it with the charging brick bundle out of the box, and apparently it did explode. It exploded, and apparently, you when you say exploding, you remember the Galaxy Note 7 because that was some terrible shit. So apparently, in 2020, we still do have exploding phone. That shows you how we have advanced so much in tech, but battery technology is still stagnant and shit. But of course, the company at first did deny it and said the phone had undergone some external forces. But in the end, they finally did accept it. Really wishing to see where that goes. And you remember, yesterday was a big day for, the tech community because the biggest tech giant, Apple, had their, annual WWDC developer conference. And there they introduced a lot of concepts. Number one was iOS, was iPadOS, we had macOS, Big Sur, and all that big shit. So what I want to talk about right now is, iOS 14. So people would be thinking iOS 14, it's good, it had great features. In fact, basically copied Android, but apparently Android and iOS are like so much mature operating system. So every update is supposed to tweak it to, make it better. So the bridge between iOS and Android is pretty close. So they basically borrowed the things that actually are good on Android and implemented them maybe even better seamlessly because they're iPhone and they will say it's new and we will go with it. So my speculation would be all phones from the iPhone 6, 6s Plus to the newest iPhone SE 2020 will get the iOS 14 update. And I'm really hoping it does. But if not, then maybe let's bet that the 6s and the 6s Plus will not. The A9 Fusion, pretty okay. Then something else was about the AirPods, when they were making all that big explanation and shit. So apparently, number one thing, the AirPods 3 are expected to launch in the first half of 2021, which is okay. Then the AirPods Pro got this, feature called the spatial audio, where basically what the kind of audio you get, 12-channel audio from an IMAX theater or a Dolby Atmos theater, they basically got an algorithm and implemented it on the AirPods Pro using tracking between your head as well as how you're tilting your head and where the device is to create some surround 3D version of that shit, which is amazing, but we haven't tested it out, so we will definitely see how that goes for them, which really works. And then there was the feature where when you have your AirPods on connected to in your house in the home, when you're using it on your iPhone and then basically you pick up your tab or your iPad, it will definitely detect that you have picked up your iPad using the accelerometer and the gyroscope, and then it will immediately switch over to your iPad. And then if you go to get a FaceTime on your laptop or your MacBook, it will definitely detect that and switch, which is really that is really dope and really cool, and I would like to really test that out. And now we have what we call Redmi 9. Redmi 9 is basically one of the latest entry into Xiaomi's budget phone. And this is going to destroy the market because you're getting an entry level with a MediaTek Helio. Even though I'm not a fan of MediaTek, but you're getting the Helio G80 processor with full 1080p IPS display. You get dual band 2.4 and 5G Wi-Fi. You get a whopping 520 milliamp hour battery with 18-watt fast charge, launching on MIUI 12 and 4GB 64. I think for an entry-level smartphone, that is going to shake the market a little bit. We are waiting for more information about that. And then, do you remember this guy called OnePlus? So I'm getting a heading here that OnePlus officially will launch an affordable smartphone. You see how weird that is, considering OnePlus was the budget smartphone, flagship killer. They've gotten so lost from their roots that when I read OnePlus will launch affordable smartphone, I'm like, wow, so they will make affordable smartphone. Yet they did begin as affordable smartphone, but that's okay. So it will be called the OnePlus Z or the OnePlus Node, with still 90 Hz refresh rates, with the 765G Snapdragon SoC. It's a 5G. It will come with a 5G modem, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and all the software support that OnePlus comes with, built for speed and all that. And I really can't wait to get my hands on it, even if getting my hands on it for for like 5 or 10 minutes at some kind of show, which is okay. Anyway, that is all for today. Okay, thank you.